Disney. They own everything. They own all media. They own your ass. So it's no surprise that they own some things you've never heard of before. These are Disney movies you've never heard of here on Deep Fat Fried. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Deep Fat Fried. How you doing? Hope everyone's feeling magical today.
That intro fucking shook me to my core, TJ.
To your core.
Huh? You really have been corrupted by the evil of that company, haven't you?
I know.
It's
gotta get my stock going up. Keep my stock rising.
And doing an episode like this about Disney films that they've tried to forget about is just baiting he who shall not be named.
Why are you doing this, man? You know who's going to show up. You know who's going to show up.
Scotty's just fresh back from Happy Camp. As of the recording of this,
really?
The last time you invoked Mickey, he came, and then Scotty said something that fucking pissed Mickey off inadvertently.
Why would Mickey?
Had to go
Why
to
would
Happy
Mickey
Camp.
not love? Mickey's gonna love this episode. Mickey's gonna love this episode. This is all about
if these movies are forgotten, there's a reason, and Mickey's not gonna be happy about you dredging them out.
The reason that they're forgotten is because Disney has made so many great films over the years that a few of them kind of slip under the radar. And I want to remind people that these great films exist.
Invariably, TJ, I'm going to say some negative shit about one of these movies that you pulled. I'm going to get pissed. Paul's going to get pissed. He's going to show up. We all know who I'm talking about. He's going to show up. I'm going to be back in fucking Happy Camp again. I just got out of it, TJ. I literally just got out like a couple days ago.
Dude, I think TJ actually likes Happy Camp because he's been a bunch of times. He never complains about it. I've only been once, and I never again. I leave the room when Mickey comes in to make sure.
Who doesn't love a happy camp? It's happy.
No comment.
Wonderful.
No comment. No comment about Happy Camp. It is. Other than that, yes, it's the happiest place on earth.
You know what? I just have one wish. I just wish that Paul and I don't want to say his name, could meet. I think then, maybe you would get a better understanding. I mean, maybe you guys have met off the show, but you guys have never seemed to have met on the show. So I'm hoping that someday that does happen so you can understand the pain that I feel.
I will tell you, Scotty, my strategy with Mickey has always remained the same. Now, sometimes he just takes over my broadcast slot. So I think he thinks of me as beneath his notice, which I'm fine with. But there are times where as soon as I see him pop in, I'm gone until he's gone.
I don't blame you.
He joins the Discord call. I leave until Mickey's gone because I can't, I'm not going to fucking go to Happy Camp again. I can't do it again. I won't fucking survive another one.
It's Happy Camp. What's wrong with Happy Camp?
Too much
Camp's
happy.
A great place.
Too much happy.
Too happy.
Too happy, TJ. It's too happy.
So happy, though. I mean, like, you don't like being happy? What's wrong with you?
All right, TJ. Why don't you just go ahead and torture us?
No, I mean, come on. I just, I know you guys like to banter and stuff. Go ahead and fucking get your banter out, It's fine.
I don't have any banter.
Forgotten
right now,
Disney
man.
films
I
aren't
know
going
what's coming,
nowhere.
man. I know what's coming, TJ. You're just trying to fucking
coming.
play the
Maybe you know
inevitable.
what's coming. What is that? These are good
I know
films.
what's coming. I know
Good
what's
quality
coming.
Disney
I wanna
films.
go back to happy now.
Who can?
I'm happy. I'm already happy. Oh God, why? I'm happy.
Scotty.
I'm happy.
Scotty.
I don't feel happy,
You
but I'm
don't
happy.
seem very happy, Scotty.
I'm happy, TJ.
You don't sound happy. Uh-oh.
I have no. Oh God. I'm happy. I love Disney. Yes, I'm gonna buy a season annual ticket pass, whatever it's called. I'm gonna buy it. I've bought everything.
You haven't bought that already? Come on.
No.
Your tears of joy are what we, as a company, strive for, Scotty. The
Thank you, Mick.
tears of joy in the eyes of a child.
Thank you, Mickey.
You're
Sorry,
welcome.
I just want to say preemptively during this episode that I have nothing bad to say about Disney. I love Disney.
That's great.
See, I'm smiling.
With that in mind, let's take a look at some of these great, forgotten, hidden gems, we should call it. Hidden gems of Disney.
Hidden gems. Now, Mickey might like that.
Gems.
Hidden gems. Ah.
Got to dig a little deeper to find these hidden gems, such as Fuzz Bucket.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Hidden
I remember
gem.
this being amazing. Is that Joseph Gordon-Levitt there next to Fuzz Bucket?
Looks like it.
I don't think so, but maybe.
Maybe it's his clone.
Fuzz Bucket is a 1986 made-for-television film about a 12-year-old boy named Michael Gerber and his little invisible friend, Fuzz Bucket.
He's visible right there, though.
Well, you know, Michael's having a hard time. He's having a hard time fitting into junior high, and he's weird. He talks to himself. Okay, so Fuzz Bucket was part of the Disney Sunday movie series of films, which was a project that Michael Eisner, pictured here, intended to bring back quality programming to Disney television. Okay, so this was Fuzz Bucket was part of a big surge, and like, we need more quality on our TV shit. So he fucking pushed out Fuzz Bucket. So Michael Eisner was so enthusiastic about the Disney Sunday movie series that he hosted it himself. There was actors and presenters that wanted to do it, were available to do it, such as Julie Andrews, Cary Grant, Tom Hanks, Walter Cronkite, Dick Van Dyke, Roy Disney, and even Mickey Mouse himself. But Eisner wasn't having it. Eisner's like, no.
What?
I'm going to host this one myself. Fuck Tom Hanks. Fuck Mickey Mouse. I'm fucking Michael. Goddamn fucking Eisner, bitch.
I mean,
I will host Disney Sunday movies.
I don't know how Mickey feels about that. I mean, that's very rare for Mickey to take an L to anybody or
I mean,
fucking bend the knee.
I get the feeling from my limited knowledge of what Mickey's powers are that when you have a CEO, they're kind of replaced by Mickey. You know what I mean? Like Mickey, like they're killed and Mickey's soul is kind of installed into their bodies is kind of how I understand it happens. So Michael Eisner at this point was the CEO, right, of Disney.
Mm-hmm.
He was Mickey.
So the Disney Sunday movie series only lasted from 1986 to 1988 and couldn't compete with competitors such as 60 Minutes and Murder, She Wrote. Pretty bad when you can't compete with 60 Minutes and Murder, She Wrote.
Don't shit on Murder, She Wrote. Murder, She Wrote's a fucking...
Murder, She Wrote is straight up a
silly Billy
ass show. So, Murder, She Wrote is fucking dumb as shit because this woman just happens every week to just be somewhere in the vicinity of a murder. It's not like she's even seeking it out. She's just like, she goes to like, let's go to my book club. Oh my God, a murder. I'm going on vacation to the Florida Keys. Oh my God, a murder. Just every fucking week, it's a new fucking, everyone around this bitch. She's obviously the real killer. That should have been the twist at the end of the series. All the people she put away, innocent. She killed everyone. That's the fucking my headcanon for Murder, She Wrote.
Whatever. There have been way stupider premises for TV shows, and Angela Lansbury is a fucking treasure, dude. She's great.
Angela Lansbury is pretty cool. I'll give you that. We don't have no old woman shows no more. Used to be Golden Girls, Murder, She Wrote, all that shit. Where's the old women's shows today?
Yeah.
Give us a
true.
bitch show. I want to see a spunky old lady solving crimes or something.
Yeah.
How about Don't Stop or My Mom Will Shoot?
Dude, we're getting a Queen Latifah show.
Queen Latifah's not that old. She's like, what, 50-something?
Throw Mama from the Train. The
The show.
Yeah.
Dude, that's an underrated fucking movie.
It is.
Anyway. So Eisner wanted Fuzzbucket to resemble Gurgi from the Black Cauldron.
Well, that's a good instinct.
So Eisner was so in love with the character of Gurgi that he fucking was insistent, like, we need to fucking put Gurgi in more stuff. I love Gurgi. But everyone else is like, yeah, we don't really, that was kind of a flop for us. We're not really sure about that. He's like, all right. Well, just rename him Fuzzbucket. And
it's live action Gurgi?
Yeah, Fuzzbucket is basically their attempt at a live action Gurgi. So let's take a look at the Fuzzbucket intro, I guess. The Disney Sunday movie.
I remember this shit when I was a kid.
I do remember this kind of. I don't think that it didn't run during my lifetime, but I must have. They must have.
No,
had
I remember. I was just talking about the intro. I don't remember shit about no Fuzzbucket, but
I know. I'm talking about. Yeah, me too. I remember this little thing when the Disney Sunday movie logo and shit. But that doesn't make sense because it ended when I was too young to remember. So they must have done reruns or something.
Right, we saw it on VHS or something.
Well, when was it supposed to end?
It says it ran from 1986 to 1988. So you would have been 6 to 8 years old.
I definitely saw shit with it.
Yeah.
Good evening and welcome once again to the Disney Sunday movie. Mickey and I are here on stage 4 in front of the treehouse that was used in tonight's movie, Fuzzbucket. It was in this very treehouse that a young boy and his invisible friend, Fuzzbucket, spent hour after hour talking and playing. The more the boy would tell his family and schoolmates about his invisible friend, the less they would believe him. Now that's perfectly understandable. We all know that invisible friends like Fuzzbucket really don't exist.
I beg your pardon?
Mickey, can you believe this? Fuzzbucket.
Michael, I just can't tell you how long I want.
Okay, so Fuzzbucket is an abysmal horror from the fucking seventh dimension of hell. I can't even comprehend.
Fuzzbucket's a dumpster fire, fueling my nightmares. Like, is the kindling that fuels your nightmares for eternity, dude.
If I ever ran into Fuzzbucket, I would run as fast as I possibly could in the opposite direction. Let's just put it that way.
Jesus,
that thing is fucking hideous, fucking horrifying.
Mickey should have hosted, dude, or somebody else, because Michael Eisner is like,
even Mickey is horrified at what he's created, dude. Look at his fucking body language.
Oh dear
God!
Oh
dear! What have I done?
It's alive! It's alive!
Mickey Mouse. For years, I've watched him on the Mickey Mouse Club on television. I'll bet I've seen every one of his cartoons at least twice. I'm a real fan.
Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse, Fuzzbucket. Fuzzbucket, Mickey Mouse.
How do you do? Nice to meet you, Fuzzbucket.
It's just like a torch pass moment in Michael Eisner's mind. Like, we're going to fucking transition the company less and less about Mickey, more and more about my beloved new creation, Fuzzbucket.
What an idiot. And having this fucking guy as the CEO of the company, like, and Fuzzbucket's going to do this, and like, you have to be like, yes, sir, Fuzzbucket. Yes, I'm totally behind Fuzzbucket.
My understanding of this, my understanding of this is that fucking Eisner was like big behind Fuzzbucket, like full speed ahead on this Fuzzbucket shit. You know,
I mean, clearly,
Fuzzbucket.
If he wasn't, he wouldn't have orchestrated this weird like coup d'etat for people on the Sunday movie. It's like, I will tell you this. I didn't watch every one of these like Disney Sunday movies and shit, but I never saw one open with Michael Eisner intentionally cucking Mickey Mouse to some weird midget in a fucking hairy suit. This is horrifying.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to meet
Bucket. It's my pleasure. I just...
Wow. We have a better Mickey voice on our show.
Yeah,
What the fuck was that?
How is my hack Mickey impression? Wait a minute. How is it better than this?
Let's do that again. Hold
That
on.
was the worst Mickey I've ever heard.
You, Bucket. It's my pleasure. I just love your movie.
Aren't you guys
Dude,
Disney?
dude, I know
don't
what
you have
it is.
access to like voice talent?
That ain't the real Mickey, guys. The real Mickey was busy. This is like a fucking stand-in Mickey or whatever. No way.
Dude, I know at least 20 people that could do a
Call
better
me
Mickey
Disney.
voice than that.
Give me a buzz, Disney.
dear.
I'll be Mickey I'll sell my soul to you. My soul has a price like everybody else's. I'm not gonna lie.
Fair enough.
I'll become a.
Why would they?
I'll
why
become
would
a
they buy what they
Mickey for the
already
right
own?
amount of money. You know.
Right.
Hey, guys, wait a second. No more talking. We really have to get on with the movie.
All right. Let's have lunch. I know a place
please,
that makes a
roll the
great
film.
cheese
We gotta
omelet.
start.
I'd
Roll the
love to.
Well, that was
Horrifying, hideous, disgusting, nightmare-inducing, sad for Mickey, who is a horrible villain usually. But you gotta admit, like he must not have ascended to his final form yet by this point, because the Mickey that we know here on the show would never be cucked to a midget in a hairy suit. He would have probably blown Michael Eisner's fucking head up with that scanner's power of his, and. You know,
Let's be honest, guys. I mean, you see Fuzzbucket. Fuzzbucket is coming for your throne. What happened to Fuzzbucket? Fuzzbucket was killed shortly after that aired, by the way.
let's see what sort of heartwarming adventures Fuzzbucket gets into.
What could be more adorable than a boy and his troll? In
Literally anything.
a troubled teen befriends a troubled troll. Or maybe not
Teen kid looks fucking like 10.
Like 12.
Fucking what?
a troll, but a possum. Or a rat. No, it's a possum. Or something. Together they watch TV. They bond.
Fuzzbucket love Mikey.
They sing and dance. They...
Okay.
This is a
No.
very inappropriate. Fuzzbucket and like they watch TV. They play together. They spend time in bed together. It's like, whoa, what's going on? Like, I just feel Fuzzbucket and his kid's relationship are
They play video games together. They watch TV together. They go to school together. They butt fuck. It's like, whoa.
It's kind of
Fuzzbucket
disturbing how when him and Fuzzbucket hug each other, Fuzzbucket's like right in his crotch.
and gyrating towards him.
Oh, God, this is inappropriate, man.
dress up in costumes. And they bond some more.
Oh no! What was going on there?
This
some more.
is... There's...
Oh my God!
Okay.
What's happening?
All right,
What's
and they
happening
bond
here?
some more.
Bond
This
some
doesn't
more.
look like
This
bonding. This doesn't
this
look
thing.
like
Oh, no,
traditional
what is-
bonding.
Bad
What
touch.
is Fuzzbucket doing with the kid here? It
This
looks like
looks-
something
no.
appropriate's going on now.
This looks
It looks like the
close.
scene from Austin Powers where fucking the tent scene, you know,
This looks closer to bondage than bonding.
bonding. Yeah. Oh God.
Why don't you let me clap them cheeks, kid?
Dear Jesus.
I love you too, Fuzzbucket.
No, you don't. You don't know what you're saying.
and Fuzzbucket loves you all night long.
Story when there's so much darn love.
Fuzzbucket love you, but got to go.
Ick. Would you touch that thing?
Fuzzbucket hit it and quit it.
I think the person who's talking here is not an official narrator for Disney, but whatever. This
It's
is like the
time.
best clip we could find.
It's time for Fuzzbucket to move on down the dusty trail. It did not mean what you thought it meant. I'm sorry. It was just fun. Just remember it for the good time that it was, okay, kid? Fuzzbuckets. Fuzzbuckets already pumped and dumped. Time for
Fuzzbucket.
Fuzzbucket to toot it and boot it. I've got my flasher/child abduction gear on, and I'm back on the streets looking for another piece of ass, kid. I mean, look, you had to learn at some point that this is the way it works. What is this shit, dude?
What is this shit?
What kid watches this and goes, "Yeah, I want a creepy"?
Michael Eisner was a fucked up individual, dude.
He's just sitting around like, you know what kids want? Some kind of demented possum troll demon to fuck them in the ass. Fuzz bucket. It's like, no thanks, Michael. No thanks, bud.
Michael Eisner was on to some shit. Like, I know they had the what was like this? Is it called the Silver Age of Disney, TJ, or an animation? I know he was responsible for that, right?
I don't know.
I think he was. So he had some good shit, but this
Fuck
made for
Michael
TV
Eisner.
movie shit. Michael Eisner had no fucking idea.
Michael Eisner fucked over the Insane Clown Posse, and that's all I need to know to say fuck Michael Eisner, dude.
He did
I
what
didn't know
now?
that.
He fucked over the Insane Clown Posse.
Oh, hell no.
Okay,
Did he
so
really?
the Insane Clown Posse, before they started Psychopathic Records, were signed to Island Records, which Disney owned through Viacom or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
And Michael Eisner specifically would not release, I believe it was The Great Malenko. I believe The Great Malenko or one of their, I can't remember which album it was. It's been a long time since I read up on this, but Michael Eisner specifically was like, what the fuck are these guys doing on our label? Get them off. This is violent and horrible and blah, 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 blah. Get them off. We don't want this.
Pussy.
And so they were like the Disney, it came down from on high that this album was not going out as is. ICP wouldn't release it. So it was actually the impetus for them to start Psychopathic Records and which turned out to be an incredibly lucrative strategy for them in the long run. But yeah.
So wait, Michael Eisner was like, ICP, no, fuzz bucket.
That's crazy that the CEO of a company would come down and be like, this record can't come out. It's like it's under the Disney brand. It's under a fuking subsidiary.
It's like
property.
Disney presents ICP or some shit.
All right, kids. It's like Mickey's presenting with ICP. Like you don't have these fucking two clowns and Mickey on the fucking. Hey, what was that movie they made? Big Money Hustlers. It's not like they're fucking showing that for the Sunday movie. I mean,
There was Big Money Hustlers and there was Big Money Rustlers, which was you remember the country one.
I don't think I saw them.
I saw both. Dude, we should suffer through them and do a review on them someday, dude.
We haven't even gone down Steelmanville Road, God damn it. We need to go down Steelmanville Road. This is the year it happens. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm going. If Scotty's too much of a pussy to go down Steelmanville Road, I'll go down with just you, Paul. I don't give a fuck. Scotty's the one that's been holding this shit up.
Well, what are you gonna do, man?
I'm just gonna fucking tell him, hey, Scotty, come on, can you come over for a quick meeting or whatever? Fucking, like, yo, where's the meeting? Fucking chloroform wakes up tied to a fucking chair. It's like, you going down Steelmanville Road. Please. Oh, no, God, no. You can leave when it's over. Let's talk about Mr. Boogedy.
Mr. Boogedy. What a nightmare.
Mr. Boogedy. Boogedy, 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 Paul. Boogedy.
What a hideous and disgusting nightmare this is.
It's me, Mr. Boogedy. Ooh, Mr.
Boogedy. Is he a giant booger that's come to life? Is that
yes,
his whole
Scotty.
shtick?
I mean, I've definitely picked my nose and seen things that kind of looked like that. So
Yeah, Mr. Boogedy.
Maybe he is. Mr. Boogedy and its sequel, Bride of Boogedy, are films a part of the Disney Sunday movie series that revolve around a family that move into a new home in Lucifer Falls, New England, and are haunted by ghosts from the colonial period. Mr. Boogedy was ordinarily. The fuck is that? I don't know what the fuck ordinally means. Made a television pilot. But while it wasn't successful enough to launch a series, it did get a sequel, Bride of Boogedy. In the first film, Mr. Boogedy seemed to mainly communicate by yelling boogedy, boogedy, boo over and over again. However, this changed in the second film. All right. Let's take a look.
Great.
So here's an intro, TV movie intro, 1986.
Tonight on the Disney Sunday Movie, the Davises are moving into a new house.
Definite fixer-upper.
Where the tenants are deceased, but not departed.
This house is not haunted.
Keep an eye out for the Boogity Man.
What boogity man?
Boogity, boogity.
Now it's every man, woman, and child for himself.
I saw him! What a weirdo. Dad's gonna negotiate with Mr. Hamburger Face.
It's spirited family fun. Mr. Boogity.
What the fuck now?
Mr. Boogity. Much like that vacuum that was going, or the shop vac that was going on by itself, this fucking shit sucks, dude. I have no idea who this is supposed to appeal to. I don't know why. They literally must have had a division of Disney where it's like bad ideas, and it's all like, okay, that can become bad idea division. Let's turn that into Disney Sunday movies. I've got there you go. Because thus far, these both have been Disney Sunday movies, and these fucking look like dog shit.
I think this one was not a Disney Sunday movie.
I wasn't. Okay, it said 1986. I'm assuming that was the same year.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. So it's like the Disney Sunday movie was literally the dumping ground for Disney. I don't know who this is supposed to appeal to. I guess it's just like dudes that have nothing better to do, like are glued to a TV set. Now I'm sure in 1986, a lot more people were glued to their televisions.
I guess we get a Michael Eisner intro to this too.
Oh God!
All right, let's hear a word from Michael Eisner on this.
Look how official that desk now, dude. Chairman, the Walt Disney Company.
This is let him know this is serious business, you guys.
Excuse me, I'm just finishing up a little work. Welcome to the Disney Sunday Movie. Now, I admit that tonight's feature, Mr. Boogity, is a little weird.
He definitely should have had Tom Hanks do this because I feel like he's being upstaged by the plant behind him. Looking at that, like, what kind of plant that is? Maybe I should get some kind of plant.
What is that? Is that pathos? Or like, no, it doesn't look like that. It's got those leaf patterns. Oh, yeah, I'm not really sure.
It's a family comedy all about ghosts, evil spirits, and a very haunted house. But look at that. The guys in the special effects department here at the studio knew I was introducing Mr. Boogity. And this is their idea of a little joke. Very funny guys. Pyrotechnics, wonderful, really. Phone book, hot telephone call. Nobody has a magnifying. Okay, fine chair, great. I'm keeping my coffee.
Whoa.
Finally. Well, that was a good trick. I agree with that one.
Mr. Boogity was ahead of his time, dude.
I wasn't feeling it.
It was a scant few years later that the board at Disney did this to Michael Eisner. They went Boogity, and he was replaced. Left in a puff of green smoke.
Didn't he come back though? I believe Michael Eisner wasn't he one of those guys that got ousted, then they got brought back.
Yeah, is he still? I don't think he's there no more though.
No, he's not there anymore. That was like years and years ago. I believe that happened though. I think
did
was
they
kind
bring
of like
Eisner back? Why would they do such a thing?
I thought that did happen. I thought it was like a Steve Jobs thing, like really the Apple fired Steve Jobs and later on brought him back. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I do believe that happened. Maybe it's faulty memory.
Let's take a look at Mr. Boogity in fucking action, huh?
Goody.
See this fucking motherfucker Boogity around.
So how bad is it? Pretty bad.
Really bad. This is fucking awful. Well,
is that fucking fat Alice Cooper? Like, what is that? That's like bloated Alice Cooper's mom or something.
What is happening here?
Now that's something you don't see every day.
Something I don't want to see ever.
Boogity boo. Just kidding. Boogity. Just kidding.
Boogity is pulling his strings.
Boogity?
Boogity.
Boo. Just kidding. Boogity. Kidding. Boogity.
Welcome to my nightmare. Whoa.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
The fuck was that?
I don't know.
Am I supposed to do with that? What am I? How
I
am I
don't
supposed
even
to
know.
process it?
Like, yeah, like what? So they wrote a scene where the guy floats around and goes, boogity, just kidding, boogity,
I mean,
just kidding, boogity, just kidding. I don't get it. Check this shit out. This is from the sequel, 1987 sequel, Bride of Boogity. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but let's just kind of see if the quality has risen a little bit. Maybe the first outing with Mr. Boogity wasn't the fucking hottest, but, by the time it came to Bride of Boogity, they fucking sorted it all out.
They did a Bride of Boogity after that horrible mess.
Uh-huh.
What is this?
Why do you take it that woman? Am I not the real Marion?
So it's just ass, basically. It's really bad.
Yeah. There's just nothing to this. This is just
it's
like
just pure
forgettable.
unmitigated ass. There's not much more to say. It just sucks dick. It sucks ass. It sucks fucking everything that could be sucked. It sucks dog turds.
Was Beetlejuice out by the time that Mr. Boogity was being made?
The
Is this
first
just like
Boogity?
some ripoff of Beetlejuice, but like Disney-fied, so he was all clean?
Beetlejuice actually came out a year after this. So
Beetlejuice ripped off Mr. Boogity, is what you're telling me?
I mean, this is the sequel to Mr. Boogity. So the first one must have come out the year before, like 86. So Beetlejuice ripped off Mr. Boogity hardcore.
Wow.
So you can thank Mr. Boogity for this fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Boogity, 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 boo.
Boogity. All right.
I mean, there's just nothing to this concept.
Candle shoe.
What?
Candle shoe?
I've just never thought of a candle and a shoe. I'm guessing that's the name of the castle or something.
Candle shoe.
Come to Candle Shoe Castle.
This looks boring.
Yes. What's that, Paul?
This looks boring.
Paul, this is not boring. Okay, this is from the most magical company on fucking earth, Paul.
This is a movie that they released?
Yeah.
Candle Shoe.
Listen, Candle Shoe is a 1977 Disney adventure film about a stately English manor where a swashbuckling pirate hid a fortune in Spanish doubloons centuries ago. And that's when young orphan Casey, played by Jodie Foster, by the way, and a sly con man are determined to find. But first, she must dupe Candle Shoe's widowed owner into believing she's her long-lost granddaughter. Casey eventually discovers there might even be a greater treasure at Candle Shoe, the love of a happy family.
Oh, boy, man. This sounds like
Spanish fucking galleons, dude.
Yeah, dude. This is like schmaltz times a million right here, man. Ugh. Gross. Candle shoe. Get the fuck out of my face with this shit.
Take one street urchin.
Creeps.
And one con man with a scheme.
This ain't no juvenile hall.
Pour into a huge country estate.
What a shack.
Add a pinch of mystery.
Golly, keep it close so I... Golly, keep...
Wait, was that kid holding a fucking used condom? What the fuck is that? Okay.
Garlic keeps everyone away.
Mix well and voila.
Gotcha.
Welcome to Candle Shoe. This place is...
What the fuck was that?
This is over the top. A street urchin. Yeah, I'm from the streets. Yeah, like I guess I'll come to fucking Candle Shoe or something. Oh, welcome to Candle Shoe. So good to see you. Are you looking for love? Are you looking for affection? Oh, yes. Are you going to find all of those things here? And also, there's a treasure hunt. Oh, wow. But you know what the real treasure you're going to find is? The love of a family.
This little imposter came all the way across the Atlantic just to cheat this sweet little old lady and her family.
Sweet.
I think she's no more related to Gran than the postman.
But she learns all isn't well at
You don't know. That postman might have might have delivered some special packages somewhere along the way. You know?
Are you alleging a scandal at Candle Shoe, sir?
How dare you?
No such thing ever happens at Candle Shoe.
Forgot to go back to the children's home.
Candle Shoe's being sold to pay the rates and taxes.
What about Grandma? It's a place the county has. It's very nice, really. Lots of people her age.
With the house gone, there's nowhere else for her to go.
So she joins them on a merry chase that leads them straight to a lost fortune.
Too much.
Well, spoiler alert. I mean, Jesus.
I mean, whatever.
David
It's a
Niven,
kid's movie.
Jodie Foster, David Niven, Helen Hayes, and David Niven star in Candle Shoe.
David Niven, David Niven, David Niven, and David Niven.
Oh my goodness, how
Starring Who Gives a Shit with Who Gives a Fuck in Candle Shoe, a forgettable film that you'll cease to remember 3 seconds after watching it.
Dude,
this kind of shit, if you're a parent, you put this on for your kids, like the kids get bored. Like,
dude,
this is
every once in a while, one of these Disney films was great, though. I remember in the earlier 80s, like 85 or 86 or some shit like that, they released Alice Through the Looking Glass. I don't know if TJ pulled anything about that, but that shit.
No,
like
it's that I was pretty sure no one would remember.
It's the TV series, though, like not the cartoon. The TV, like it was a basically like, I guess, mini series, but it's one movie basically when you watch it. And they just released it in 2 halves, and it's fucking crazy, like psychedelic, insane, scary. And it's hard to find.
I didn't pull that. You know what I did pull though, Paul?
What did you pull?
Perry.
Man,
in motion picture storytelling. So it's like, is this like Disney's foray into like animal stuff?
Yeah, was this the precursor to like the Fox and the Hound or whatever? What was that live action animal movie they did where there was like 2? Oh, was it the Longest Journey or some shit? Incredible Journey.
Yeah. Later remade as Homeward Bound.
Technicolor.
This is a fabulous first, you guys. So Perry is a 1957 film, a part of Walt Disney's True Life Adventure series of movies. This was the only film in the series labeled True Life Fantasy. The film combined documentary aspects of earlier films with fictional scenarios and characters. The story's title character is a young female squirrel who learns about forest life and finds a mate in Poro, a male squirrel. In the film, there are seasons called The Time of Learning, Time of Beauty, Time of Peace, and Together Time. The film was shot in Uinta National Forest and Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
It sounds like some new age shit. Some like Mother Nature worship kind of Wicca shit being trying to like snuck in on our kids by Disney.
Yeah. So here's a little clip. This is Perry fucking bird's alarm scene.
But now in the distance, a clamor grows and soon becomes a wild alarm. Somewhere in the wildwood heart, a killer's on the loose again.
Fucking birds are going ape shit.
Well, they're prey animals. That deer's like, what the fuck?
Jesus.
So this was actually like, instead of it being like a narrative driven thing, this actually looks like it was a precursor to more modern like
March of the Penguins kind of shit.
Yeah. Or like any fucking David Attenborough documentary where they take footage and try and play out a drama or whatever and imbue the characters with a little bit of this, that, or the other thing. So it looks like they just did that, got a bunch of like footage of these animals in the wild and then cut together a narrative from it, which is kind of interesting.
A North American gray squirrel. yeah. It's in one movie. It darts for cover. Up into a void.
I mean, this definitely, like, for me, it harkens back to that scene, and I think it's like Planet Earth 2, where there's like that hideous snake island that these poor little like iguanas have to, like, the iguanas lay their eggs right in the snake nest.
Shit, dude.
And then when they're born, they have to like run for it and escape the fucking snake demons that live on the, and that's really the only ecosystem on that island is like iguanas and snakes.
They have to run the fucking snake gauntlet, dude. It is insane.
But I mean, like, they cut together a bunch of footage and made an amazing narrative out of that. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
And it seems like, you know, this might have been a precursor to that, which is really cool. Back all the way back in the 50s.
Yeah, it was back in 57.
Blind to all except her homing instinct, Perry comes at last upon her nesting tree and finds catastrophe.
Oh, shit.
Fuck that hawk.
No.
Mother, sister, brothers, all are gone. Not one is left. Not one.
Whole family's been fucking murdered.
Fucking snatched up by eagles.
And now it's Perry's turn to look upon the face of death.
Perry's like, not.
Is that a weasel?
Crazy ass mongoose or something.
Yeah, it's like a mongoose or a weasel. Man, Perry is fuck. Dude, did you see them bloody jaws too?
Yeah.
Dude, this is actually, dude, I actually kind of want to watch this fucking movie now. Like, I know there's like a tinge of lameness that's been attached to most of these, but this one is selling me. Like, this actually looks pretty fucking cool.
Dude, this is a life or death shit, man. Like, it's hard to not kind of want to be interested in something like that when it's like, that little motherfucker's running for its life. So it's not just like, oh, what's what happens if it doesn't make it? It's like, even a cartoon, it's like, who gives a shit? They can just bring the character back. Perry can't be brought back.
Where it's like, release the starving, crazed mongoose. Let's see if it catches the squirrel.
That's some pretty fucking cool. Think about that, dude. 1957, they got that kind of like wild animal footage.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you're right. I'm sure they probably fucking instigated some of these things, but still, like, that's some pretty fucking amazing footage of animals that typically aren't trained and shit. I don't know. I like this shit. I want to watch this whole movie now.
What happens? Oh, fuck.
Damn. It's like a pickle in baseball. You know, where like they got him fucking trapped between the bases.
Yeah, and they're throwing the ball back and forth. Like, where are you going to go? You got to get home. Perry, you got to find a new home.
Dude, wait, you skipped ahead too far. Dude, I wanted to see how he gets away from the goddamn motherfucking weasel.
All right.
Perry's fucking swimming for his fucking goddamn life, dude.
Perry dashes for the brook.
Go to the brook. Swim.
What a fucking
Ruse
pimp.
succeeds. For here's a barrier that makes the marten pause. She hates the water.
So this thing is called a marten, I guess.
A marten.
Never swims except in direst
It's definitely a weasel of some kind. Look at that thing. Back to the forest with you, villain.
So Perry's safe again, but not for long.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
Fucking out of the frying pan into the fire for Perry.
I wonder how many squirrels Disney killed to make this fucking movie.
I don't know.
All right, so
I have a feeling
500 squirrels coming in.
Armed in the making of this fucking thing.
They probably
They definitely were.
did the reverse way, honestly. They probably just went out and filmed like these animals killing a bunch of squirrels naturally and then used the footage to cut together for different shots to make it seem like it was one squirrel. You know?
That's what I would assume. As well.
I can imagine
something like that. Or
they're like turning loose a bobcat on a
they
squirrel.
could overlay it too. They
Maybe.
could have the squirrel like go up the tree, and then they can overlay it like and make the cat chase something.
Maybe
to make it look like that as well.
This is true.
Let's see what happens though. Does Perry make it?
I mean,
I fucking know.
yeah, Perry makes it, you know.
I fucking know. I'm invested.
Like he's all wet.
That cat was. All right.
He's all
Where's that
damp.
cat at?
The wildcat decides to wait. He senses that
shit.
his prey cannot escape. But now Perry hears a voice, much like her own, and very near. This is Poro. He's noisy, brave, and brash. And quite often, very rash.
Also, DTF.
He considers this his sovereign domain, and he's out to rout this pesky cat.
What?
Lead the foe a merry chase, lure him up a skimpy tree, then shout insults in his face.
Damn, dude. Poro is spitting booty chatter right now.
And it always seems to work.
It's like, what's up, bitch?
Yeah, you can't fit on these branches. Oh, you way too much, huh? Not me though.
Who's a punk now, Bobcat? Get away from my pussy. That's my Perry over there. It's my sovereign domain, bitch. You ain't gonna eat my pussy. I'm the only one's gonna be eating that pussy.
Awesome. This should be restored to 4K, dude. I'd watch it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know why they're hiding this shit. Probably because they killed a bunch of fucking animals making it, because this was well before the laws that restricted that, I think.
Yeah, just because it's completely unethical doesn't mean we shouldn't watch it.
I kind of want to see it, though. I mean, fuck it, dude. Them animals is dead anyway.
Yeah, they've been
me
dead
not
no
watching this movie ain't gonna bring back these animals, so let me just see what they did with it. You know, I kind of like it.
All right. I do have more clips with Perry if you want to see. This is Perry versus a weasel.
Oh, shit. I thought we already saw that.
I don't know. That was a marten. This is different. This is a weasel.
This is the private hunting ground of the swift and cunning weasel.
Goddamn weasels.
Dude, Perry, you're fucking crazy. Yeah, they can climb too.
Yeah, quite the score in this.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. It's got like a whole orchestral fucking thing going on.
Turn this shit down a little so we can talk over a little better.
Perry has a small advantage in the tree. The weasel isn't quite as nimble as a marten, and Perry might elude her enemy.
Well, just leave it
But
turned
now
up,
she takes
TJ,
a one-way
'cause fucking
path
we can
and puts herself in double jeopardy.
We're well over it. Well, you ain't recording. Turn down your machine sounds on the board.
Shit. Perry gets it.
Perry's always in this pickle, man. Climb too high, birds can eat you. Go too low, he's gonna eat you now. Damn.
Weasel's still on his ass, though. Damn, they're gonna fight now.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Dude, this is like a three-man fight
The
now.
goshawk's talons find the weasel.
It's like
Perry's
WWE
free.
shit.
Weasel, once predator, now becomes prey.
And fucking Perry
I mean,
runs away.
It's Perry's smaller, so it's like if you have a choice between a fucking squirrel and a weasel, man, you're gonna go with the weasel.
Dude, this movie looks full-blown amazing. I want to see this film now. That was
I'm sold on
crazy.
it,
I ain't
dude.
never seen no shit like that in my life.
Where can we watch it, dude?
Goddamn squirrel fighting a weasel, and then a fucking hawk comes and joins the fray. I mean, I've never seen that in my life.
And dear God, I know where it's a hawk. Oh my God, the hawk! Oh, the hawk has killed the weasel, and Perry again escapes. Like, dude, like that's all you really need. You need like a fucking JR. You need some over the top fucking announcer, dude.
Dude, this
That's what we
movie
need to make this even better.
This movie is world star moment after world star moment after world star moment.
How does this fucking have a thumbs down? You know, like what the fuck is your problem? What do you want? What do you want out of life?
Why would do that? What's wrong with that person that clicked thumbs down?
Now, what could you even possibly do for these motherfuckers?
Yeah, why would Disney bury? It must be because they killed a bunch of fucking animals or some shit.
I mean, it's on Disney Plus if you guys want to watch it. So,
is it really?
Well, I'm gonna watch Perry.
Yeah,
cool.
I don't have Disney Plus. I haven't sold my soul to the devil yet.
Sure you don't, Paul.
Gotta sell that soul.
I don't.
You gotta sell that soul.
Paul. Always watching, Paul. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
Let's see if this is another hidden gem. The $1 Million Duck.
What an extravaganza.
Boy, oh boy. I bet this is great. I bet this is a hidden gem.
We have no ideas. We're out of ideas. How about $1 Million Duck? I don't give a fuck.
All about a dropout duck who lays a 24-karat omelet in the tax assessor's lap.
Yeah. What? A tax assessor? Why is that being sold to me as like, that's like how they're selling this. Like,
should never be in a movie for any reason.
A 24-karat omelet? So the duck laid a fucking cooked meal with bell peppers cooked up into it, but made of gold. What the fuck is this, man? Is this
so? This is the $1 Million Duck is a 1971 comedy film about a professor who takes home a duck from his research laboratory as a pet for his son, but soon finds out that it lays golden eggs. Okay,
it's a goose laid the golden egg. Okay, gotcha.
This was one of only 3 movies that Gene Siskel ever walked out on during his film critic career. The other 2 films were Maniac, 1980, which is a pretty cool movie, and Black Sheep in 1996, starring Chris Farley, also a pretty good movie. So
don't judge it, I guess, by this then, because Gene Siskel, I mean, he didn't know shit either. He wasn't as bad as Roger Ebert.
The movies that Gene Siskel walked out of, he was more uptight, I feel like. He was more of a fucking...
but that lent itself to some movies and shit that, you know, he was on the right side of a lot of stuff that fucking Roger was not.
Ebert was really smart in the fact that he wouldn't revise it. It's like, I didn't really like Alien at the time. Oh, you know, I love Alien now. You know, then I think about it 20 years later.
He didn't like Star Wars at the time. Oh, yeah, I like it now, though. Like, you know...
I mean, isn't the smart move if you're a film critic, though? If like there's something that's become a beloved classic, I mean, I guess you could stand on principle, but I don't think either of these guys ever gave a shit about that.
I mean, if the movie sucked back then for X reasons, you can't just like say it doesn't suck for X reasons. Still, I'm fine with these critics taking it back, but they better go back and correct them reviews. Then, like, go back and review your review and talk about what a dumbass you were back then. You know. Or just
you
leave
can't just
it.
sweep it under the rug. You got to acknowledge, like, initially I gave this a bad review. It has since been received as a classic. Do I stand by this review or not? You know, but you can't just be like, actually, I always liked this. Check it out, you guys. So here's a trailer for the $1 Million Duck. Or wait, no, this is this is theatrical trailer. They put this in theaters. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a theatrical poster.
That is that.
So 1971.
This gal, and this gal.
Isn't this all the same gal?
The same person.
I know. They look the same.
Yeah, we could tell. It's just the same woman in 3 different outfits. What the
She's a wacky and zany person. Look at her. She looks wacky and zany, kooky and crazy.
Different people. What?
Bright new comedy star Sandy Duncan.
Bad checks. Well, you printed them.
Sandy Duncan.
You printed them?
Sandy, the comedy stylings of Sandy Duncan, everybody. Da-da-da-da. Love it.
Dude, the comedy at this time must have been a really bad place if that passed for a joke. You printed them, but
love it.
This is fucking pots.
What the fuck is this?
This guy, and this guy.
This trailer makes no sense. Yeah, they're the same guy. We get it.
Are also one and the same person.
Yes.
He's funny man Dean Jones.
Oh, yeah, Dean Jones, another hilarious.
Strike the funny man part.
These two deserve each other.
I agree.
Well, the first thing we see from Dean Jones is some domestic abuse going on, you know?
You fucking crazy bitch. I got this duck, see? Duck that lay the golden fucking egg. We're rich. We're rich, you fucking cunt. We're rich.
Always knew you'd make good. Even when Papa kept saying, don't.
Well, I don't want to listen to that voice for an entire movie.
Who does?
Papa's head.
You know.
In Walt Disney Productions' 24-karat comedy, $1 Million Duck. The fun begins.
Oh, God, no.
The fun begins. Dude, this is like the mythical fucking duck, dude. Like, how would you not want this duck? It's like, it literally has like an aura around it. Like, oh, who is this? Oh, it's some duck we have at the fucking pound here or whatever. Nothing special about it, except that shiny, glowing aura and the fact that it lays golden eggs. Yeah, you take it. Like, what?
A duck named Charlie, who flunks every lab test in the book.
Oh, come on, Billy. Get that stupid duck out of here.
Fucking duck is an idiot.
What a dumb duck.
That fucking duck is a moron. Get his ass out of here.
That's the dumbest fucking duck I ever did see. Get him the fuck out of my face. That's not how it works.
Sell him to Chang's. You're going to be a fucking Peking duck soon, you piece of shit.
Give me a smart duck that knows how to push a button.
Because ducks need to do that. Well, look, we're going to create an army of ducks that can push buttons.
What did they explain it to him before? Listen here, duck, go push the top button for the food. He didn't do it. What a dumbass fucking duck. Get him out of here. I love it, dude.
A duck?
Dooley gives Charlie to his son.
But I want a puppy. I don't want a dumb old duck.
Yeah, no shit. You got ripped off. You got the dumbest duck at the facility. Hey, kid, we got this silly Billy duck now. I'm sorry. We got this silly Billy duck. Yeah, we got this silly Billy duck down here.
This silly duck.
This mentally challenged mutant duck over here. You know, here you go.
I don't want no fucking duck. I want a puppy. She'll take your duck and you love your duck.
Fucking mouth. You love this duck. This duck is the fucking duck that lays the golden egg.
With that now, he has little enough on his mind as it is.
Then discovers the dingy duck lays gold eggs.
Wait, why does he lay a gold egg inside of a regular egg shell?
I don't know. You got me. The yolk of the egg is gold, TJ.
Okay.
You're looking at a believer.
Doesn't even look gold.
When the dog barks, the duck lays an egg. I don't know why.
Well, that's not the way my mother explained it to me.
I mean, this duck it's strange.
Oh.
Now.
I literally do not understand. What was that
deliveries.
read? Like something was coming together, like clicking for, like what? What even click? What clicked there? I don't. It ain't clicking for me.
Nothing about this trailer's clicked for me.
When Katie spills the beans.
Albert, you told me to.
Evidently some kind of a new gangland code word.
No, just plain duck. Quack, quack.
Jimmy wants his duck.
Charlie!
Dooley wants his $1 million. Katie wants her happy home.
Why you hit my husband?
Damn.
Do us in.
Fred
Don't fuck with Katie.
Share.
I'd like a gold license for my little ducky who lays gold eggs.
Hooper wants his evidence.
Anything happened back there? No.
Albert, he knows.
We know you got a duck here somewhere.
This looks actually pretty good. I'm gonna watch this movie.
Good for you.
I'm
You've got a
invested
duck in there somewhere.
because
Come out with a duck in one hand and a gold in the other.
You know what, dude? The guy is right. Dude, Billy doesn't care that he lays golden eggs. He loves the duck because of, that's his pet. And then the dad wants to make $1 billion, and then the fucking mob guy wants to make even more money and steal the duck or whatever, And it's wacky, and it's family friendly. There's nothing wrong with family friendly as long as it's good. And look at this dude here with the fucking look on his face in the foreground. You telling me you don't want to see a movie where that happened?
That is a pretty funny face. Yeah, that face looks like it should be some kind of meme, but I don't even know what you'd fucking
I don't know
to it.
It's perfect, dude. See, you telling me you don't want it? That's a finely crafted film right there. Somebody knew that this dude's face was memeable.
And internal revenuers want them all.
Move along, folks. I'm breaking up. It's official United States government business.
Government! No wonder you got everything all loused up.
Never before has there been such a hilarious gold rush of motion picture entertainment for everyone.
Well, you know what I liked seeing there? I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I liked seeing the anti-government sentiment that used to be existent at this time in cinema, because now it's all just pro. It's all good guys now. Like there was still like a little bit of the government fouls everything up in movies back then. Now the government is always the good guys who's under attack, or you know what I mean.
Good old
let's turn to first responders in the military. They will save us.
That guy looked like he's gonna beat that tax auditor's ass. That guy's like, "Oh, everybody, I'm here from the IRS." He's like, motherfucker, you're the one that fouled up this whole duck business. You're the reason this whole neighborhood is crazy with golden egg fever, you stupid fuck.
Let me tell you something, buddy. Go duck yourself. Who's with me?
Gold duck yourself. Oh, wow.
Dooley. Well, what do you think, Hooper? I'm waiting for a streetcar.
Wacky.
It's a wild,
shit.
funny story about
so many ducks.
The one that likes the golden egg.
Dean Jones, Sandy Duncan,
Tony Roberts, Joe Flynn, James Gregory, and Charlie in Walt Disney Productions' 24-karat comedy, $1 Million Duck.
Well, there's a reason Disney was not doing financially well during the 70s.
It wasn't this. This looks amazing. This movie here looks pretty good.
And give us a review. You can go review it and let us know.
$1 Million Duck. Dude, I bet it's better. I bet it's better than you think it is. I mean, at least I was invested in the trailer, which I can't. I wanted to see what happened to Charlie and like what you know.
I personally was not invested in the trailer, but hey,
to each their own. Yeah.
Different.
You
strokes.
don't care what happens to Charlie, the $1 Million Duck.
I still
think on my fucking plate, dude.
I still think they should have fucking roasted his ass up. How about
That's
this?
mean.
Paul, you have to read this one in your Scottish voice.
Well, this isn't Scottish. This is Irish.
Irish, I meant. Yeah.
Darby O'Gill and the little people. Oh, the Irish eyes are smiling for this one. Darby O'Gill and the little people it is. My favorite Disney show.
What's a bad Irish stereotype? There's a leprechaun. It's like
Darby O'Gill.
Oh my, what the fuck? Is that Darby O'Gill? Is Darby O'Gill the little leprechaun?
No, Darby O'Gill's the old man and the leprechaun's
the old drunkard?
Yes. Oh, aye.
Darby O'Gill and the Little People is a 1959 fantasy adventure film about an old codger who matches wits with the king of the leprechauns and helps play matchmaker for his daughter and the strapping lad who has replaced him as caretaker. During the film's run, it was felt that younger viewers had trouble understanding the thick Irish accents. The film was redubbed, replacing some of the Irish with English and softening the Irish accents.
Boo.
Lame. Oh, fuck this movie, dude.
Hello, I am Darby O'Gill. Allow me to grab my shillelagh. Hello, King of the Leprechauns. Well, hello there, Mr. Darby O'Gill. A fine day we're having, isn't it? Oh, fine as rain. Fine as the finest day. I will trick you, King of the Leprechauns. I swear it on me mother's bones.
Oh, let's hear it. Let's hear the act.
And the moon was no bigger than the light from a halfpenny cat. But it didn't hide him from me. For there he stood with an angry little goblin, and his face as fierce as fire. King Brian, me old boy, oh, I've got you at last, and I'm not going to let you go until you grant me the favour of 3 grand wishes. Granted.
Whoa.
This looks pretty fucking dope. Am I wrong?
I said they were forgotten. I said they were forgotten. I didn't say they were all bad. Just that they don't.
I was kayfabing a little bit about that last one, but this one looks fucking legitimately like kind of dark and cool.
Damn, dude. You got
Go,
a magical
Darby.
fucking violin.
Whoa, the sky was looking up.
You're looking at Brian of Knocknashika, king of all the leprechauns.
Whoa, corn pops in.
Yeah, corny.
Ah, you ought to see him with his little gold crown and his red beard, and his 2 eyes leaping from his head like flames.
That's Sean Connery.
Michael,
No.
Looks like it.
I'd like to talk about Katie. In the old ruins on the top of Knocknashika. And there were the little people dancing all around in the moonlight.
It is Sean Connery.
Creatures. Yep.
Kiss her.
Careful, he's gonna smack you.
Go on, kiss her.
Go on, smack her.
Silly blather about little people to last me a lifetime.
What kind of man are you at all that doesn't believe in the little people?
You fucking piece of shit. Don't believe in the fucking little people. Sean Connery's gonna kick your fucking ass, bitch.
He was gone.
Don't believe in the little people. That's fighting words, bitch.
This actually looks like it might look like. I'll tell you what I really like. I love these composite shots. These are great practical composite shots and macro miniature usage. I really think this movie looks pretty fucking good, honestly. Like, it might not be, but I really am enjoying the way that they actually, like, they, you know what I mean? Like, maybe not in this context, but imagine a movie where instead of a little CGI monster, we got an actual person playing a small, you know, role with macro miniatures and blah, 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 to make him look small.
The film came out in 1959. It has a 7.2 on IMDb, but very, very few ratings because, of course, it is a forgotten film at this point.
Yes.
80 on Metacritic. So, I mean, this was a pretty well-reviewed film, just a forgotten one. Didn't really stand the test of time for whatever reason.
It looks cool. I'd actually watch this.
But it actually looks pretty good.
Looks really well shot.
Darby. Once you're here, there's no going back.
I've got to get back to Kitty.
Darby, this is Michael McBride. I've decided to settle him here in your place.
Oh, shit.
Why didn't you tell me?
Your father made me promise that I wouldn't.
Oh, shit. Going on? Hey, that's that thing that the nostalgia critics fucking scared of. That's that Banshee shit.
A Banshee!
The Banshee! I don't consider it very scary. It looks pretty cheesy, but whatever.
What is it, man? The death coach! Send it away!
Can't do it. You already spent your 3 wishes, bitch.
Oh, she's my dear, my darling one, her eyes so sparkling full of fun. No other can match the likes of her.
Oh, he is my dear, my darling.
All right, I don't want to get triggered for some music shit.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Never a dull moment, Paul.
Another leprechaun?
No.
No.
But you recognize that guy, Paul?
That's Dick Van Dyke.
That's right. It's our unofficial show mascot, Dick Van Dyke.
They're having such a wonderful crime. Never a dull moment.
This is a 1968 heist comedy crime about an actor named Jack Albany, played by Dick Van Dyke, who plays gangsters on TV, is mistaken for notorious hitman Ace, and is hired by mob boss Leo Smooth, played by Edward G. Robinson, to pull a heist, but Jack must find a way out of it. Maybe just be like, I'm not really a hitman, I'm an actor. Please do not hire me for this job.
I play one on TV. I'm not really that. No, I've seen you in the movie. You're a hitman.
I've seen what you do. Why would you hire a hitman to pull a heist anyway? But whatever.
Yeah.
Hit Van Heist.
Help! Dick Van Dyke has his hands full as a hitman who can't hit. In Walt Disney's madcap mob scene, never a dull moment. You'll flip when you see Walt Disney's criminally funny comedy, Never a Dull Moment. And a cartoon celebration with Walt Disney's very animated The Three Caballeros.
Fuck the Three Caballeros, man.
They didn't even give it much of a trailer.
Yeah, they're just kind of like, yeah, it's Dick Van Dyke. But also, there's some fucking animated shit, too. There you go. Super good.
This is what, 30 seconds? How long is this trailer?
Yeah, we got like 18 seconds of footage from the movie.
Yeah, so obviously even Disney didn't feel much confidence in this one.
Yeesh.
Why would you? The ugly.
All right, now they're just kind of getting fucking...
They're getting mean.
They're getting mean, and they're getting out of ideas, I think.
Can a Great Dane find happiness as a dachshund?
Hey, look, it's Dean Jones again. Dean Jones from everybody's favorite movie, that other one.
Oh, yeah, the fucking $1 Million Duck guys.
Yeah, he's back again with another wacky animal comedy.
Yep, they got the premise. They got these 4 dachshunds, and then they got a Great Dane. It's like he wants to be Dachshund.
They thought he was a Dachshund, but then he was a Great Dane. Oh, how wacky can things ever get?
Let's watch the trailer.
What a great premise.
It's like someone recording this on their TV.
Wow, it sounds awful.
This is a monster? No, but he's in a movie monstrously mad.
Man, 60s and 70s live action Disney is fucking ass, dude.
You know,
yeah, what's really slapstick, over the top bullshit? Like, look, he's like the bull in the china shop.
It's Walt Disney's The Ugly Duckson.
All right, enough with these fucking terrible animal comedies. What do you got next? Gus.
Oh, I've actually heard of this one.
It's the league's leading laugh scorer.
Oh my God, man.
Gus is a 1976 comedy inspirational sports film about a football playing mule from Yugoslavia. Gus helps the team discover that through the power of friendship and loving one another, there is no team they cannot beat.
Wow. Give me a fucking break, dude. Are we fucking...
Yeah, it's football mule.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen clips of it.
This Atom Ball Club has nowhere to go but up. It's a team that during the entire exhibition season, they didn't win a single game.
They fucking suck. I can't believe Disney actually bothered to cut like a new trailer for this.
It's Gus.
Let's try to entice a new audience to watch 1976 football playing mule comedy Gus.
I'm up the creek, flat.
I got lots more talent for you to see, Mr. Cooper.
Our boys have learned how to hit a few people.
Oh, Don Knotts, come on, man. You have nothing better to do in 1976.
We've got a pack mule.
If we can only teach them which team to hit.
Like that ever be allowed? Like, by the way, our team, because we really suck, we get a pack mule now that can just like do whatever.
There's nothing in the rule book that says a mule can't play football.
For you. I'll refinance you for 1 year. You have to go from 0 to 7 wins, or you lose the team. Charlie, I want to hang on to that team, but you're digging my grave. Get that Yugoslavian mule that kicks 100-yard soccer goals. Might be worth a look if it's for real.
You might have come up with a winner, hey?
Excuse me. Yeah, you can't, whatever, I'm not playing this song, but the fucking mule fucking kicks field goals. Somehow they allow it to play. It wins the team's fucking, the fucking mule. Yep. Sure thing. Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you have a fucking mule that you can put on the 1 yard line and have it kick 100-yard field goal, then like, sure, I guess that works.
Yeah. If they would allow mules to play football,
there you go.
But they wouldn't, so.
No, the Adams, TJ, they're going to play football, and they're so out of talent. Well, you know what's going to happen? I almost guarantee you this happens in the movie. That somehow the team comes together and finds the winning spirit even without Gus.
Yeah, like Gus is hurt or whatever, and they got to win fucking without Gus or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah,
it's garbage,
blah.
Dude.
Man,
fuck this shit. We've seen it a million times, except the pack mule, the whole pack mule thing.
I got up to take a leak, and I was hoping that we would have moved on beyond the fucking football mule. I was like, man, this is the time to take a leak.
Oh, you should go ahead and play this back for Paul so he doesn't miss it, dude.
Is that Barney?
Yeah, I don't want Paul to miss. Don Knotts is in this.
That's Barney Fife?
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen this movie.
You have?
You seen Gus?
Yeah. I've seen this movie.
Oh my God, dude. That's not even that's such a fucking fake ass goddamn hoof.
No, it's a total, it's.
Look at that shit. That's so fucking
No,
lame.
I've seen this movie. Watching this footage now, I know for a fact that I've seen this movie. I remember it. The absurdity of this film. I was a kid when I saw it, so wow.
Yeah, there you go. Now streaming. So yeah, Disney Plus is putting this out.
Yeah, I can't believe Disney's like trying to we need to try to fucking entice a new audience into watching this.
It's Gus. Well, you guys remember Air Bud, don't you? The dog that can play basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, Disney just.
Too?
If it's not, I mean, it's in the same vein as this. I think it is Disney, maybe at least the first one. But I mean, there's just a market for this shit for whatever reason. They just like kids love animals, so it's like, you know, it's a lot of times easy to sell to them. Like I've seen these shows with kids where it's like the dogs can talk, and it's like people just like that kind of bullshit. Oh, the fucking donkey or mule can play football. It doesn't matter. Just people love combining all this shit together, especially a sports story, because it's easy to have like that heartwarming story, like the team has to come together to win and overcome adversity.
This is how furries were born, dude. All this like barrage of Disney anthropomorphizing animals and shit in various ways. They made furries.
You think
they actually own the rights to it, Paul?
Yeah,
dude, Mickey, he'll tell you.
Do you think that there was a single what we would call furry existent in the world back in like medieval times?
I mean, probably not. I mean, I don't know for sure. I can't tell you.
What would they have to upon which to base their fetish? Like, you know,
I mean, maybe
creatures.
Maybe they just look at a fucking like they look at a fox or something, and be like,
oh my god,
what if I was like half fox or something, like a half fox, half man beast, and a fox, other half man, half fox beast.
But don't you think there would have been like art and shit from that? You know, like nobody thought of that shit. Nobody went down that road until Disney was like, hey, a horse a mule can play football. And that just leads logically to the question like, whoa, that's something a mule's not even supposed to be able to grasp, let alone play. If a mule can play football, does that mean a mule can like suck my dick or whatever? And like know what's, you know what I mean? Like, what? That's just where it leads.
That mule can play football. What if he could suck a mean cock?
I mean, think about it though, because like that's what I mean. That's where it started.
Someone wait. 1976.
Like Paul's mental leap. The mule can play football. Can the mule suck a dick?
1976. There's some little kid sitting in the theater watching Gus kicking his legs and stuff. Sees the mule kick a field goal, and he's like, I wonder
what else can that mule do?
And then fucking now here we are.
And here we are. We got like FurCon every year.
Or whatever the fuck.
9 billion of these fucking guys.
Get me harder.
It's it all started here.
That's how it rolled. How it fucking happened, man. What is this?
Hatching Pete.
Hatching Pete.
I don't even
fucking roster.
I don't know.
Kind of confused by this.
Hatchling, or is it Hatchling or Hatching Pete?
Hatching
Pete.
This makes me want to take a hatchet to my own head.
Well, there you go.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, it's about them killing Pete? I'm good with that then.
Hatcheting Pete.
Hatcheting.
I think I can get behind this one so far. Hatchet.
Yeah, okay. It's kind of dark for Disney, but I'm good with it.
Yeah, it works for me. So this is apparently really fucking horrible. This is a 2009 Disney Channel original movie starring teen Disney television stars Jason Dolee, Mitchell Musso, and Tiffany Thornton. Okay.
Who and who?
I don't know. Musso is the school's chicken mascot, a family tradition, as his father was one also. The problem is that Musso develops an allergy to the costume and can't go on. So he and his good friend and transfer student, Jason Dolee, put on a suit for the game. But Dolee discovers he's got a real flair for the outfits and soon becomes the reason the crowds come out. It's certainly isn't for the team and its coach, played by Brian Stepanek.
Convoluted.
In fact, there's a lot of shit. Whatever. Let's just watch the fucking trailer for this piece of shit.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Pete was just an ordinary somebody.
Who is this guy? Does he even go to this school?
Oh, that's just Pete.
Until his best friend.
Forget it. Worst chicken we ever had.
Hatches up a secret plan.
Well, this is already the worst fucking trailer I've ever seen. This,
This looks like something that would like be on, you know, some like teen network now, or at least teen network back in the 90s. It reeks of that, like, this is aimed at 13 to 16-year-olds. Dun, 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 dun. You know, it's very marketed that way. It looks like total fucking
when did this come out?
Unwatchable shit.
This came out in 2009.
Yeah, he had Steam Kid hair.
I don't even know what makes you think I can be the chicken. I don't know the routine.
Here's the routine. You walk around, you flap your wings, make sure to get in all the school yearbook pictures. Come on, man. Can you hook a buddy up?
But now, the guy that everyone ignored
Giving him something to notice.
has the whole town crowing.
Well, I'm not even. I can't even.
But dude, wait a minute, TJ. You're not thinking about the implied subplot here. You're not thinking about it, TJ. Think about this. He's going to get famous because he actually cares about being the mascot. But everybody's going to think that other fucking loser friend of his is off in there. So he's going to get all the girls. Shit. He's going to get all the attention. But he promised his friend he wouldn't tell because he knows his friend will get in trouble if everybody knows. And then the girl is going to fall in love with the chicken. The girl that he likes is going to fall in love with the other guy, but because she thinks he's the chicken and he has that like pizzazz, but then, you know, he's going to have to fucking, and then everybody's going to find out. Like, I guarantee you there's a scene in that movie where like accidentally the helmet falls off or something and everybody's like, you know what I mean? Like he does some kind of move and the fucking mascot helmet comes off and everybody sees it's not who they think it is under the chicken mask. Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Yeah.
By the way, TJ, still enjoying my 7 pounds of jerky. I haven't even made a dent. Just letting you know.
Well, that's good for you, Paul. I'm happy for you. Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree. Leslie Nielsen's in it. It looks like Robert Downey Jr.'s in it. Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree is a 1995 Christmas television film starring Robert Downey Jr. as Mr. Willoughby and Kermit the Frog as narrator for some fucking reason. The entire special / short film is up on YouTube for anyone to watch. It's based on this piece of shit book from 1963, which looks like it has talking animals in it. Once Disney maybe at this time was trying to pull back on the furry thing. They didn't know what they'd unleash on the world, so they decided not to do the whole animal thing. Or maybe it was just out of their budget.
Maybe they started to see it. Like maybe they'd seen a couple of these people starting to pop up, and they were like, "What have we done?"
Yeah,
stop with this animal shit. Get Leslie Nielsen.
Poor Miss Adelaide, all alone, so far away from her family and far away speeding.
Man, this is this is Robert Koke Jr.'s era shit, dude.
He's like, oh yeah, she's so alone. Oh god, I can't wait to get back to my trailer.
Poor Mrs. Adelaide.
Oh yeah. Oh, so sad.
Because she's so alone.
He's actually doing a line right now.
Yeah, he's got cocaine tucked into the handkerchief.
Oh, he totally is doing it, dude.
Yes, poor Miss Adelaide, Mr. Willoughby's lonely upstairs maid.
This is a weird. This is
poor
weird.
Miss Adelaide.
Why does that sound like such a bad Kermit too?
It's a great Kermit. Home.
Oh, Mr. Baxter, what a surprise. I didn't expect to see you. And on Christmas Eve.
Mr. Willoughby insisted that this is for...
Okay. Want to take 2 on that, or... No? Okay.
Good enough.
Oh, my, it's a perfect tree. Please, bring it in.
In your room? Oh, I can't do that.
Please, Mr. Baxter, look. I just...
So... Didn't have you fucking it's only 23 minutes long and you couldn't figure out some way to like make the scenes more entertaining than this.
I don't know why the word woe-begotten just jumped into my head, but this looks like I guess I would use that. Woe-begotten film is what this looks like. This looks pretty bad.
All right, I'm gonna skip a little ahead.
When you have filler and it's like 30 minutes, that's bad. Please, kill me.
Who'd have thought owls could be so
gentle,
so kind,
so Christmassy.
Everyone in this fucking show or movie must have a really annoying voice.
I mean, this is another one that's like, this is clearly aimed at like fucking like 5 to 10-year-olds. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, there's no way anyone else would want to see this.
It's wonderful to be enchanted and an ordinary cat as well. Walt Disney, The 3 Lives of Thomasina.
Boy,
Starring
I am really
Patrick McGoohan and Susan Hampshire.
I'm really starting to get an idea of how Disney built its fucking empire here.
With shit.
Yeah.
with a mountain of shit.
Just an
I wear this crown.
like the same idea rehashed in various different ways for years and years and years and years. What if a cat could think? What if a cat drove a train? What if a dog played rugby? What if a mule played football? What if an eagle became president of the world? You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck is this shit, man?
What if you actually had some good ideas, Disney? What if?
Reliant animal made since the world began. Do we need to ask more than that? You must know now it's a cat, but a very...
Well, whoever wrote this song was high.
I mean, I think everybody involved in this.
Remarkable and wondrous cat who offers 3 of her 9 lives to these people. To marry, Thomasina offers the warm...
That cat is not happy.
That cat is not cool with this.
And Thomasina offers new friends.
Where's my broom?
Those are both the kids from fucking Mary Poppins.
I want to go home. Really?
That's the little boy from Mary Poppins and the girl putting the thing on the hat.
Is she a real witch?
Yeah, you're right.
That's the little girl from Mary Poppins.
I am. A bit.
To marry...
I was going to say a bitch for a second.
I am a bitch.
Thomasina offers hope.
Can you save him?
I'll do what I can. Stay with him, Angus. And the courage to fight for what he believes.
Get the boys out of here. Keep clear.
What the fuck is going on?
What's this have to do with a cat?
Something. Nothing. I don't know.
A magical skill and the power to use it.
Dude, like every woodland creature's there
It's a
too.
way of taking the fear out of these wild creatures, making them trust you that I wish I had.
But I'm
Is this guy like a vet or something?
Man.
What the?
Why are you punishing
Does it make
us
any
with
sense
this
to you
fucking
guys?
episode? What do we do to you, TJ?
You must suffer.
Is this paybacks forever for grossing you out a couple of times with some episode, TJ? I'm sorry.
All of my episodes are gauntlets of torture.
Wow. Thank you, TJ.
Well, it's okay. Because we're almost done.
Till
you know,
next time.
You could just look at this and you know it's terrible.
All right, I've seen part of this movie. This came out after The Sandlot, didn't it?
The 90s nut shot is one of the fucking dumbest conventions in all of film comedy, and this literally just put it right in the fucking poster. It's like, yeah, he gets a soccer ball to the nuts. Come see the big
I'm pretty sure it was heavily featured in the trailer too.
The big green when like that's the fucking spotlight on the nut shot. That's what that That's all you got.
God. I don't even mention their nuts.
Hit by the ball.
You'll probably just go like,
This is a 1995 sports comedy film about a teacher on exchange from England who is placed in an underachieving Texas school where she coaches children in soccer, improving their self-esteem and leading to unexpected success. Here you go.
Why is there a goat that plays soccer with them at some point? Because there's a goat off screen there.
Let's find out.
Something wrong.
In a place like
It's the Sandlot kid.
Code Red, a little news
I'm the new teacher.
No way.
can be a big event.
Don't waste your time with us.
I can break the whole ABCs.
We're losers.
It's like I remember a lot of these kids from other movies around the time. This is just
And just
Sandlot
one
kid,
person
fucking.
Just try something else.
I know I've seen that
can make
Asian
a
kid in
world
something
of
else.
difference.
doing that with a fucking globe? What the fuck is going on?
Why did you let her do that?
Walt Disney Pictures presents.
This is a soccer ball.
Wouldn't she call it a football?
She would.
This is a soccer ball.
Soccer team
We don't play soccer.
to ever hit the field.
Oh, you're showing such potential. Is that the team we're playing?
They got little kids and girls on the team.
Their goalie is starting to see things.
I'm not feeling so good about this.
That's bad. Take him down.
Their captain wants to quit.
Could we get out of here? This is embarrassing.
And even their newest player
I'm your man.
is shooting blanks. We go for the kill.
Did that not mean what it? The shooting. Never mind. You know what?
They're shooting blanks all over the place.
It make the commentary makes it
officially given up. Paul's just like, I'm just.
Let's see the nut shot. All right. You know what? I don't care about none of this shit. Let's see the nut shot.
Nut shot for the trailer.
Yeah.
Shot, please. Come on. Out for the nut shot.
Smallest town in the state.
They brought a goat.
They brought a goat.
Nothing's from nowhere.
We're not the nothings from nowhere.
What a bunch of losers.
We're the nothings.
The biggest kick of their lives.
What's that? Come on.
Nut shot, baby. Smokey and the fucking Bandit now.
You know, this comes from the
going on.
This comes from the era of terrible little kids sports movies like The Sandlot and fucking Little Giants and shit. And even in that company, this looks particularly horrible.
Dude, Little Giants is not that bad of a movie, dude. Sorry to tell you. And The Sandlot is pretty good fucking movie too. So eat a dick, TJ.
Whatever. I hate all those movies.
So where's your sense of whimsy, TJ? You're just messed up because fucking Stevie tortured you with Angels in the Outfield, which is a terrible sports kids movie. And now every time you see a sports again. Yeah, that's what it is, dude.
Angels were independent.
Little Giants was pretty good, and Sandlot is actually a legit good movie.
Whatever. Well, then maybe you'd like
shot, baby.
No, I wouldn't. This is dog shit. I can just tell you by looking at it that this is dog shit.
It's the same exact movie as those other movies.
Doesn't have the production quality.
From the people who brought you Disney's Angels in the Outfield.
Hey, you know, they're getting...
It all makes sense. It all makes fucking sense.
Dude, from the same team at Disney, they brought you the shit movie, Angels in the Outfield. Oh my
God! When you're right, you're right.
Yep.
Comedy hit.
Nut shot.
Nut shot.
Nut shot. Where's the nut shot?
Disney's The Big Green.
All right. Before the movie ends, or the trailer ends.
Captain Shit. Okay, shit joke.
On sale January 31st.
Where's the nut shot, Disney? I ain't watching this without.
I don't know, but I do know that one of the kids. I do know from that trailer that one of the kids on the team is apparently shooting blanks. So there's this kid right here is shooting blanks, which I have a kinship with him already.
Shoots blanks. That makes us
maybe
a little bit older.
Maybe he took a nut shot in an earlier game, and that's why he's shooting blanks. I mean, I don't know. I didn't invoke that shit. This trailer is the one that done said it. I mean, did this not come out in the 90s? Because there was only one thing that shooting blanks meant in the 90s. There's only one thing. It didn't have like multiple cultural usages. So why would they invoke it in this fucking trailer?
Just letting you know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, man.
The kid's fucking impotent, when he gets older, he's shooting blanks.
Don't judge him.
I'm
not judging him. How could I? I'm shooting blanks too.
Yeah, he's gonna make out point and shit. The girls are like, you need something, you need protection. He's gonna be like, oh look, no, I've been shooting blanks since about 1995. I'm good.
No, I was actually good at soccer.
The best scene. Is the nut shot happen here?
Nut shot.
Yeah, this is definitely the nut shot.
We're not watching the whole scene from this fucking movie, so.
No.
That's where he stops the fucking ball or whatever. I ain't watching this shit. I ain't watching this garbage. College Road Trip. Starring Martin Lawrence and Raven Simone.
Oh, no.
College road trip. I love the look on Paul's face right now so fucking much. All right. College Road Trip is a 2008 comedy, in quotations, film about an overachieving high school student played by Raven-Symoné who decides to travel around the country to choose the perfect college. Her overprotective cop father, played by Martin Lawrence, decides to accompany her to keep her on the straight and narrow. Eddie Murphy was originally supposed to play Martin Lawrence's character, but even Eddie Murphy knew that this was a piece of shit.
Eddie Murphy instead decided to get high and do something else with his life.
Eddie Murphy was tired of being in dog shit at this point and was like, I think I'm going to not do this.
Wasn't he doing like daddy daycare at this point?
Yeah, I meant get a puppy. Something about that pig. He keeps eyeballing me.
And Disney loves throwing in some cute little animals, don't they?
Of course.
That's like the whole
market
formula.
research suggests, TJ, that an animal will increase engagement with the film.
Fucking pig, huh?
It's how you suggest that a family is wacky and different from other families because they have a non-conventional cute pet like a duck or a pig or a goat instead of a dog.
It's a pet crocodile or whatever the fuck.
That would be scary, TJ.
Eyeballing you. He's doing it. Look. There's nothing there. It's a Houdini pig.
Police Chief James Porter lived to serve and protect.
Now, Mama, I know you like the new security system. Watch this.
It's a well-paid fucking cop. It's a nice house for a fucking cop salary. He must take. He must be
a chief of police, TJ. A lot of bribes, a lot of kickbacks.
Yeah,
he's
a lot of them.
well off.
But when it comes to his daughter, he's a little.
I think I'm allergic to this movie.
Who isn't?
He's up in hives and a rash.
Yeah.
Sip on that.
Now.
Okay.
Getting blurred vision. Oh,
so he literally, like, someone approaches her with a cup of lemonade and he electrocutes him, and that's like a joke, I guess. So.
I guess, haha.
To help her pick the right school, he'll have to show her the choices on a college road trip.
Oh, no.
Road trip! Road trip! He's gonna drive.
I'm so glad that Martin Lawrence isn't my dad.
What if he was, though?
I'd just kill myself.
Oh, come on, TJ. You can't say that. Martin Lawrence might be a good dad. You don't know.
He's not.
How do you know?
He's not. Just
do
watch
you know?
his trailer.
He's going to take his daughter on a cross-country road
I'll
trip
show you why
to
he's
check out
not.
every college, TJ.
So imagine you pull up into your fucking, you pull up in your driveway and you see this shit.
No.
Road trip! Road trip!
I'd be happy my dad would be excited to take me on a road trip.
Yeah,
All
dude.
right,
I'd be like, yeah, Dad, I'm hyped too. Let's go on a road trip.
You guys suck. I don't know what to tell you.
He's gonna drive her crazy.
He's driving me crazy.
What's his name?
Thank you, baby.
When you're chasing a dream, surprise! Sometimes you have to go the extra mile. From the producers of Freaky Friday.
You said she could stay at the sorority house?
I think he's actually starting to trust me.
TJ, does this not look hilarious to you? Why are you not laughing? Come on, guys. This is laugh.
It's time to yuck it up, TJ.
Disney. Disney as a company has really just made its fucking bread and butter just throwing a bunch of dog shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. It just seems to be like their entire business model. Just make as much shit as possible, throw in cute animals, keep your fingers crossed, and hope some of them are hits.
All right. We stuff the shotgun full of shit, and then we shoot the wall, and whatever sticks is what makes money.
Whoa! This ain't what
Walt Disney Pictures.
She shock his dick? That was implied there?
Yeah.
Hey, Mickey. I was wondering when you were going to come back.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm out of breath from laughing at all this trailer. Martin Lawrence! No, he didn't!
Ooh, Mickey.
Oh, that's
your funny bone, did it?
Oh, that's a good show. That's a real good show. Oh,
yeah.
Man. Oh.
That's funny shit, huh, Mick? Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't seem to be laughing. Did you have it turned down in your headphones or something? Is that Martin Lawrence?
Yeah,
Stop!
TJ.
Oh!
I recall laughing
I was
except you, TJ.
laughing on the inside, Mickey. I was laughing.
Oh,
on the
well, that's
inside.
kind of strange.
Well,
you don't
I
laugh
guess
on
I'm
the
gonna
outside
have to
too?
get inside you then, so I can hear that laugh next time because I need to hear that laugh. Oh boy! Oh,
Don't you love the premise, TJ? Don't you love the premise, man? Like the out of touch, lame dad, the hip girl that's about to go off to college. Come on, TJ. We've never seen that dynamic before.
Let me explain it to you this way, TJ, because you seem like a guy that doesn't really understand the appeal of Martin Lawrence. So basically, let me try to give it to you, okay? So basically, he's a guy, right? And he'll do he'll do something, and then you'll be like, oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, that's Martin Lawrence for you.
No, he didn't. He
I love TJ.
Yeah.
Is it your favorite actor,
every
TJ?
once in a while, if you don't say no, he didn't, you might say something like, he crazy.
You know what? I didn't get Martin Lawrence, but Mick, now that you've explained it, oh yeah, I get. Oh yeah, because he does stuff that people wouldn't do, and then you're like, no, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He didn't.
He crazy.
But he did. Yeah, you're right, Mick. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
Don't get me started.
It subverts your expectations.
You stupid to get it before, but thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Of course. Okay. Yeah. Let me just take another look now that I know that and kind of just see how I feel about it in retrospect. I'm gonna watch him shock the guy with the lemonade again. Maybe that's gonna be really funny this time.
To his daughter, he's a little overprotective.
Melanie, I got your lemonade.
Oh no, he did. See?
I understand. Look, TJ. He dropped the lemonade on himself too. Slapstick. He got everything you want.
Oh no, he did. Oh no, he.
No, he didn't. He did indeed, though.
He did. But he did.
No,
but he did. Oh no, he didn't, but he did. Oh, you gotta love it. And then and later on in the movie, he gets shocked himself. Oh man, this movie. Oh man, it's gotta be the most funny, hilarious comedy I've ever seen. Are you sure this is actually forgotten?
I've truly did. I will say
pulling
this.
our leg with this one.
I too misunderstood Martin Lawrence's whole career until Mickey was kind enough to take over my spot and explain it to us.
Yeah, it really makes sense now.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know that he was a guy that does things that that people normally don't do. And as soon as that locked in, it's like hilarity ensued in my mind. Like every Martin Lawrence movie unlocked, and I was like, whoa, shit.
Turn that perceptual key, open up new possibilities.
Tale of Togo.
So this is a newer one. This is from 2019. This is a Willem Dafoe movie. Drama adventure film.
Wasn't there a cartoon about Togo?
No, there was about Balto, but a lot of people were pissed because people were like, well, Togo actually was the fucking main dog that did that shit. So I guess
Balto's just a glory grabber.
I guess this is meant to give credit where credit's due and pay homage to Togo.
I see.
The sled dog who led the 1925 Serum Run and was considered by most to be too small and weak to lead such an intense race. The film has been well received by critics, has a 92% score on Rotten Tomatoes, but not a lot of people it didn't seem to make much of a splash with audiences. So
I didn't know Willem Dafoe was in a movie about Togo. Yeah. I'd never heard of this. So yeah, I guess it is. Why would they bury something like this? If it's got such good ratings and shit, why wouldn't they?
I don't know. Just seemed like it never really caught on too much.
Stamina.
And heart.
Be fun to intersplice scenes from Antichrist with this,
Yeah.
My business is dogs.
Hey, they should have CG'd the dog like they did in that fucking Harrison Ford movie.
Oh, yeah, that would have made this way better.
He's undersized. He's trouble.
Well, good afternoon.
He's untrainable.
Stop that!
What does he bring to the breed?
Heart.
The heart of a survivor.
Yep.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep, you know it.
What does he bring to the table? He's a piece of shit, and here's all the reasons why, but what does he got? He's got heart. He's got fucking heart.
It's got faith of the heart.
Whoa.
Yeah. Can you do that, TJ?
Glass window that would have torn me to shreds if I actually did that.
That's the glass ceiling breaking, TJ.
He's not a sled dog. He's a lead dog.
Because he had the fucking heart of a fucking champion. That's why.
They found a cure. Round trip is 600 miles. You see that storm on the horizon? Only one man and one dog can make that run.
He's 12 years old. He's too old. He'll never make that distance.
He was too small, too weak, too old. But somehow, against all odds, Togo will do it. Because he's got heart.
One more in your pump.
You can definitely tell the difference between
Togo.
modern trailers and like a 60s trailer. It's like everything's like, and then the fucking wacky. Now it's like, blah, 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 blah.
This dog. This is a dog. This is a dog. This is a dog. This is Togo. Yeah.
I'd like to thank Inception for single-handedly ruining every trailer that came after it.
Thanks for that, Inception. Really appreciate it. I love how every trailer just kind of like has like big digital farts that it throws at me now.
Togo.
He'll never make it. See that storm? Stop.
My guess is we don't find him till the thaw.
All right, Togo. Time for us to find out who we are.
I always thought he lived for the sled. When all along, what he lived for.
Well, they'd all be dead. There's no way you get through
It's
that.
like a fucking CGI nightmare, dude. There's no fucking way.
They're all dead.
It was me.
Dead. Everybody's dead.
What the fuck, dude?
Okay.
Untold true story.
Lion and grizzly bear. He just pulls the entire fucking team. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure Togo single-handedly pulled 1,200 pounds worth of man supply and dog across a fucking sinking iceberg. Yeah. All right, Disney. Whatever, dude.
A true story, Paul.
This looks like it might be better than some of the other fucking utter butt hash that you slung at us today. There was a couple in there that looked like they were worth checking out. Maybe for me, I would probably check out. Never heard of that. What was it? Perry.
The
Perry. Squirrel.
Awesome.
I'd check out Perry the squirrel. I would check out. What's that other one? The Leprechaun King, Darby O. Williams or whatever in the Leprechaun.
Yeah,
King.
Darby O.
Darby O. Williams. That was
Darby O'Gill, right?
Darby
O'Gill and the Little People.
Yep. So yeah, I'd watch that one, and then this Togo one I'd probably check out because I like Willem Dafoe. I don't know.
Yeah, he's pretty fun.
But the rest
of
them,
Togo was able to do what he done, Paul? You know why he done what he done?
Why
did
he
got heart, Paul? Because he got fucking heart.
Yeah, that's why he done what he done, but why he did what he did. See what I mean?
That'll bake your noodle trying to figure that out.
Flip the script on you.
That's it. Everybody fuck off.
Deep fat fried. Deep fat fried. Deep fat fried. Deep fat fried.